Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We're on day 5 here on Snowdrop Tundra, looking for that Delibird that escaped us yesterday, and I'm super sad about it. Still not happy about it, but we are going to start off with 11,500 sneaky snacking, which does make me feel a little bit better, and even better is that we have Good Sleep Day has started. The Good Sleep Day event is always a fun time around every month. Hopefully that will help us with our Delibird and Cramorant hunt, because I have not seen a single Cramorant outside of the one that came with the incense. Kind of surprising, but then again, I haven't got Slumbering, so I haven't skewed towards the Slumbering pseudo balance, so maybe that's why. Just a little bit of bad RNG there. Maybe the good luck with the Cramorant, the Cramomatic balanced out with the bad luck of Cramorant, but who knows? We're going to move on. We did get 100 sleep points, so that puts us at 6,097 total, which means by the end of the Good Sleep Day event, we'll be over 8,000 again. And for our daily lottery, we can pick up a small dream cluster. Very nice. Gonna need that to get those dream shards back after spending them all on the Cramomatic. I thought about cashing in all my dream shard clusters the other day, but decided not to because I have a feeling we're going to get a higher research level for the 1-year anniversary, and so probably best to hold on to them for now and wait to see if we're going to get that research level increase, because if we do, of course, with a higher research level comes the higher value of the dream shards from the clusters. So we're going to wait on that, but we're going to jump into our sleep report. Hopefully get dozing or slumbering. Either is good to skew it. Oh, well, that definitely looks like slumbering. 4% dozing, 43% snoozing, and 53% slumbering. Okay. A large chunk of slumbering there for like several hours. And yet I feel like I didn't get very good sleep. It's very strange. You would think slumbering would equate to a really good sleep, but I feel like when I actually feel well rested and like I had a good night's sleep, it ends up being snoozing. So I don't know. Anyway, we got a nice 69 million drowsy power with slumbering sleep type, so that'll skew it towards Cramorant. Let's see if it actually happens. It'd be even better if I got Cramorant and Delibird, even though I don't really care too much about Cramorant. I only want to catch the one, but I still need one for the collection. We are going to get in a top belly Celio, a couple of Swablu. Actually got 2 new sleep styles, so maybe there is a Cramorant. We got 2 Swablu, a Psyduck, 2 Psyducks, sorry, a Slowbro, and a Geodude. Psyduck has been popping up a lot during this event, I feel like. Okay, so there's our Celio, a top belly. This may actually be the first one. Might be. No, it's definitely not. Wow. I still wish the photos were actually the ones that you took. So if I did get one on green grass, that'd be cool. But then if I got another one on Snowdrop, having that Snowdrop picture here, it's a little minor thing. It ultimately doesn't matter. But maybe it's the OCD thing that I just wish it was the actual picture we took. I realize that'd probably be very difficult to store and keep in there rather than just stock photos, but it would be nice. All right. Now that I've ranted and raved about things that don't matter, let's see. Oh, not only is it Cramorant, the shiny Cramorant. No way, dude. Gobbling Sleep. That's another reason I wish it was the actual picture we took, and it was actually the shiny Cramorant there. That would be nice. It would be so nice. Like, again, it's a minor thing, but it would be nice. But then again, I guess realistically, how often are we going to go back to the Pokédex and actually look at it? Is that the only hungry thing? That's the only hungry thing. Okay, well, cool. How do we want to play this? I have a bonus biscuit I could give to somebody. Fed the Celio last time because he was hungry, so we just gave him a Poke Biscuit. Who do I give this bonus biscuit to? I'm kind of thinking Swablu, just for the candies. But then again, Swablu is well, Altaria is outperformed by Dragonite. Swablu itself is pretty good, but I don't need one. Again, I have 3 good ones, so I really don't know. Geodude, I have, yeah. You know what? Let's just do the Swablu. That was my first instinct. Nothing's really a better choice than the others by much. So we'll just give it to Swablu. And then we can give the regular Pokebiscuit to the shiny. And move on. Critical capture. And this time I'm happy about it. Nice. All right. Well, that's done and out of the way. Now we can see if we got a really good one or most likely a really bad one, because shinies are very rarely super good. We're going to send out Cramorant candy, help people out on stocking up some of their Cramorant candy. And then we're also going to grab almost 10,500 Dream Shards. Very, very nice. All right. Let's see. Level 23 and Quirky. Ooh, Quirky. Quirky's neutral, isn't it? I think so. All right, so we've got oil, double potatoes. That's not terrible. Yeah, that's not the worst. I think oil, and man, I don't even know. None of these are really very synergistic with each other. Yeah, I think honestly the ingredients don't really matter all that much. It is an ingredient specialist. For some reason, I thought it was a skill specialist. Never mind. The ingredients do kind of matter. How did I think? Oh, because the main skill. The main skill was making me think it was a skill specialist. It's not. Ingredient specialist. All right, skill level up S. That's pretty decent given its skill and that it doesn't evolve. That's not bad. Dream Shard bonus is eh. Helping speed is good. Ingredient finder is good. Skill trigger. Outside of that Dream Shard bonus, this one's not bad. Quirky is neutral. Yep. This one's not bad. I'd say this is like a 70, maybe higher. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know how to calculate Pokemon in my head, and I should stop trying. I thought this would be better, but maybe it's level 75 where it really starts to shine. I guess the ingredient spread is not ideal, which technically not if you want a balanced ingredient spread, but I don't know. Triple oil would have been kind of nice, to be honest. Triple oil would have been kind of nice, but then oil, and potatoes would have been nice. Maybe even oil, and egg. Just for a more balanced ingredient spread. But honestly, this isn't bad. But, man, even ingredient finder, only 45. I mean, having a quirky nature is definitely not helping. Definitely not. I mean, I think, personally, given the main skill that Cramorant has, the Tasty Chance S, and the ingredients that this one has, I don't think this is a bad one. I just think Cramorant is not the best ingredient specialist. This is definitely something we could use in a very niche scenario. Yeah, it goes down again because of skill trigger. Half of what I thought it was going to be. I don't know. I think this one's not that bad. For a Cramorant, it's not that bad. Is it something I'm going to replace another team member with? No, almost certainly not. But in the right scenario, I think this one's actually pretty good. What was that, level 23? Let's go ahead and save that. And just for the funsies, let's assume that we max out everything and try ingredient strength again. Already a lot higher, but still not by much. Not by much. Well, That's surprising. I mean, this is going to be the big thing, but I'm going to let that run in the background while we move on. I don't want to sit here for hours just staring at graphs. So I don't know why I switched. I wanted to keep that going. This was the one I wanted to move forward on. Either way, we got the shiny Cramorant with some investment. I think it's going to be pretty decent in the right scenario, and maybe even decent in the right scenario without much investment. I mean, one sub-skill seed will give me an extra main skill level, so maybe we can make something out of that. All right, well, let's get into the fun stuff. We do have new news. I knew it was coming. I was told last night on stream that we had some new news, but as soon as I was told, I turned all social media off. I have not seen this, so Pokemon Growth Week. Very interesting. Sleep well to grow well. Yep, the event period is July 1st, which is just in a couple of weeks. So we're going to have 1 week off, and then we'll have the event July 1st until July 8th, and it is in all areas. Helper Pokemon Sleep XP is multiplied all days by 1.5 times. Cool. And candies gained from the first sleep research of the day multiplied by 1.5 times. Very nice. Very basic event, but hey, that's more of a chill event, and I kind of like that it's just going to be chill, and we just get some nice little bonuses. It's actually pretty good. I think this will help a lot of people that are feeling like event fatigue. I think it's going to help people to not feel that event fatigue with this event in particular, because it's just go wherever you want and you get some bonuses no matter what. So I think that's a pretty nice event. Very short news, but good news in my opinion. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about that because there wasn't really much to say anything about other than it's going to be nice to get those 50% bonuses. But let me know in the comments below what you think about that event, especially those of you that have told me in the past that you're starting to get a little bit of event fatigue. Let me know what you think about this kind of event, because I think that's a pretty good direction to go, but maybe I'm wrong. But all right, let's get into the meat and potatoes. I'm kind of trying to rush through collecting really quick because we are very close to missing breakfast, and we do not want to do that. Let's go ahead and get it cooking. We should be able to get it just in time. The Dream Eater butter curry. Let's go ahead and just throw in a couple apples just to get it done and over with. And let's see. We are going to get no extra tasty, but that's fine. Still going to be a lot. 43,302. Not enough to get to 55, but close. We are very, very close. And that Cramorant in the background did, with a full maximum investment, only got to PR 51 for ingredient strength. Interesting. I'm going to go ahead and run another one in the background because skill count is going to be important, I think. All right. So that does put us at Master 3, which does mean that we now have completed, another mission. But before we get into that, we did get another medal. Kind of bouncing all over the place today. 180 rock type Pokemon studied. Energy Pillow, good. I just used one last week, I think. Getting that back is very nice. And then for our community reports, there's probably going to be more than 37 this time. 46, nice. Don't know what happened yesterday, but we got 46 today, and that's the important part. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 that doubled up. Very nice. Very good. It's about a third. It's what I like to see. The more level 5 friends we've gotten, the more I feel like that roughly 35% has been more and more common. So that's a good thing. Very good thing. To see lunchtime already. But all right. Let's go ahead and collect these missions. Cook 12 times for 5 small dream clusters. Still haven't given out enough biscuits or gone to bed on time. I did go to bed like just slightly late last night. And then we got to Master 3 for our Eradicate incense. Yay. Yay. All right, well, that's it. Just the 2 missions. But Shiny Cramorant, even on skill count, only 56. I thought this would have been a lot higher. Let's see, at level 100, how many skills? How many triggers per day? Only 2. Only 2 per day. With everything maxed out? That's not good. Maybe this Cramorant is not as useful as I thought. But my one Cramorant, I don't think I'm going to catch any more. Because, yeah, with these skills the way they are, maxed out, and still only getting 2 a day at level 100, that does not bode well for Cramorant. So, yeah. I think we're done with Cramorant. Poor guy. Well, what we're not done with is the Candy Cramomatic. We're gonna run a little bit more experimentation here. I do want to do a different type of candy, but what kind? Let's see. Meowth candy could be interesting. Normal type candy could be interesting for Regigigas eventually, if Regigigas is actually good. Psychic type candy is always good, to be honest with you, because there are a lot of legendaries that are psychic type. Same with electric. There's a few electric type legendaries. But let's see. Could do Caterpie candy. That actually is probably not a bad idea. Throw in some Caterpie candy, try to get some bug type candy out of it, and turn that into... Oh, I had a Vulpix candy in there. And turn that into candies for Heracross or Pinsir or any other bug type that may show up that is more useful. So that's not a bad idea. No great success, but we didn't get the bug type either. We only got fairy type. You know what? I feel pretty confident in spending a little bit more. I think we're kind of done investing in our Caterpies and Butterfrees at this point. I am anyway, so we can do one more. Maybe 2 more. We'll see how this one goes. Great success is good. Bug type would be even better. Nice. There we go. Yep. All right. I'm kind of fine with that. That's 50 bug type candies. I think that's all right. What else do we want? Really don't know. Kind of just want a variety of candies just for whenever whatever shows up. You know what? I don't think we have fighting candy, and we don't really have too many fighting types in the game. I mean, we've got Mankey and Riolu. That's about it. Can't think of any other fighting types we have in the game off the top of my head. Fighting type candy. There we go. That's what I wanted. And it's too expensive to do the 4th one, so I'm not gonna do that because otherwise I will end this event with absolutely no dream shards. And that sounds awful, but we got what we wanted. We got the bug candy and the fighting, so that's good. We'll have those on hand for whenever we need them. At this point with the Cramomatic, that's kind of what I'm doing. Just trying to get a variety of candies. Just to have them on hand as we need them, but probably gonna start focusing. See, fire, water, ice, fighting, poison, ground, psychic, bug, rock, fairy. I don't know why I said that so weird. We've got a decent amount, about half of them. So I don't know. May try to get just more psychic type because I do know there's an overwhelming amount of psychic type legendaries, so maybe it's good to have those. And then some more of the basic types as well. Ground, electric, water, fire. Maybe even some flying type candies would be a good idea in case Tornadus does show up. I don't know. I kind of just want a variety, to be honest with you. But the moment you've all been waiting for, I haven't left anybody out. You still have a full inventory. Gardevoir. The question is, how has it performed since I put those main skill seeds in yesterday? And the answer is not well. 2 skill triggers yesterday. Underperformed. I feed it, I take care of it, I invest in it, and then it underperforms. It's supposed to have an average of 3 a day. And yes, I get that an average means that sometimes it's going to be less than 3, but that's not the point. It's supposed to be 3. Yesterday it was 2. Of course, the day that I invest in it. But yesterday was a bad day all around. So let's see if we can start today off better. We can. Very nice. 15 energy for the whole team. Not bad at all. And you know what? Let me double check something real fast. We may do a thing. We may do a thing. Let's double check. You know what? Corn is right there. Corn is right there. We like corn. Corn is right there, but I don't think we're going to get to corn, to be honest with you. Not with that few candies. You know what? We'll just do it. We'll go ahead and put all the candies we have in there. So as I'm out of Ralts candy, feel free to send me any Ralts candy you may find along your research at Lapis if you're there this week or in the next few weeks, because clearly I'm going to need it because that's bad. But did invest in Gardevoir. Wow. I had like 3 names run through my head. One of them's not even in the game. Lapras was the first name that came to mind. Where is my brain? I don't know. I'm going to go off on a rant if I'm not careful. So anyway, Gardevoir is leveled up. Hopefully we'll be performing a little bit better, more than just 2 skill triggers per day. Maybe we can get 3 or the elusive 4. That would be very nice. But that is going to be it for me today. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. And if you really enjoy these videos, the link to our Discord is down in the description of this video. Come and join us. We talk about Pokemon Sleep, Pokemon in general, and plenty of other not fighting games, plenty of other video games. Brain is dumb today. Anyway, come join us. There's a lot of people in there that have a much smarter brain than me. My brain's smooth. But again, thank you for watching the video. Y'all have a good night. And until next time, later, dudes.